Ciao friends, we are Andrea and Ravi, and together we do Trek and Eats, a channel dedicated to travel and good food. By the way, if you're not subscribed to our channel, please consider doing so to get notified on our next videos.
Como por malón, you are the king, pero tú tienes más plata que J Balvin.
Me gustaría.
Tú no usas peso, tú controlas todos los dólares, my friend. No te cantamos más, super strong como Pablo Escobar.
Cartagena is a vibrant city on the Caribbean coast of Colombia. It has a lot to offer, including a perfectly preserved old town, sunny beaches on the Caribbean Sea, and fantastic food and drinks. The first thing that our parents asked when we said we were going to Colombia was, is it safe? Those outdated ideas tarnished by drug wars and gangsters are a thing of the past. Instead, Cartagena offered us a friendly and hospitable welcome. The walled city is regarded as one of the safest areas of Colombia, and the streets are pretty safe day and night, with police presence everywhere keeping an eye on activities.
The best place to stay in Cartagena is in the Old City, which includes the Centro, San Diego, and the Getsemani neighborhoods. The Old City is the most popular place to stay, and there is no shortage of beautiful luxury and boutique hotels to choose from. We stayed at Casa Factoria amid the colorful homes and historic churches of the whole town. The boutique hotel, a restored 16th century landmark, marries colonial charm with modern comfort and is conveniently located 2 minutes walk from Santo Domingo Square. The 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment we took was very spacious, with gorgeous architectural details, and the beautiful views of the walled city from the colonial balconies were priceless. The hotel offers spa services and features an inner courtyard with a pool, lush gardens, and alcoves throughout, including an underground whirlpool housed in ancient cisterns. The restaurant offers great breakfast, and the terrace bar is perfect for unwinding with a cocktail.
There are so many landmarks in the old city, and we recommend starting your tour at the Plaza Santo Domingo, where you will find Iglesia de Santo Domingo, and the most notable feature of the square, the reclining female statue by famous Colombian sculptor Fernando Botero. Make sure you wrap the statue for good luck. You will also find other landmarks around the city, like the sanctuary of St. Peter Claver, a wonderfully preserved church from the 16th century that houses the bones of St. Peter Claver. Also towering over the city, you will see the most photographed building in the old town, the Cathedral Santa Catalina de Alejandria, that dates back to the 17th century. Lastly, make sure to visit the Torre del Reloj, which is the original entrance of the fortified city from the 17th century with its huge yellow clock tower. The best way to enjoy the colonial walled city is from a horse-drawn carriage. Horses are everywhere in the old city, and the sound of their hooves add to the city's charm. Plaza de los Coches, in front of the Torre del Reloj, is where most horse carriages line up along the side of the square, and you can either get a ride from there or hail any empty carriage you see in the city. If you are lucky, you'll be accompanied by the street rappers like we were. Make sure you have change to tip them.
Viva Etiopía, viva Etiopía, ey, para la utopía, o sea, para África, my color, family, welcome to me, papi, to me, welcome Cartagena. I'm crazy for you. Forza Italia, campeón de la liga. Oye, my friend, campeón de Italia. You are the boss, and you are
If you want a more authentic Colombian experience, we recommend visiting Getsemani, close to the old city center. This artsy bohemian neighborhood resembles the walled city in its architecture, including the wooden balconies and narrow streets and alleys. But unlike the walled city, Getsemani is more residential and less touristy. Plaza de la Trinidad is the most famous square. Behind the square, you will find flag-covered streets, giant murals and graffiti-covered walls, and an umbrella-covered alley perfect for pictures. You will also witness locals dragging their chairs out to the sidewalk, listening to music and socializing in the warm evenings. Getsemani also has many artists that sell paintings from their studios. Make sure to stop at some of them to see if anything catches your attention. If you're hungry, head on to Café Lunatico for an amazing meal. The restaurant offers many experiences, including cooking workshops. The outside mural features an art piece by famous Irish-born artist Findak, called The Three Warriors. From the terrace, you have a perfect view of the fantastic 16th century fortress, the San Felipe de Barajas castle, one of the most significant forts the Spanish ever built in the New World. Doña Lola is another exquisitely designed traditional restaurant in a beautiful boutique hotel in this neighborhood. Head to the rooftop Lolita's bar to enjoy the view with a drink.
A must-do in Cartagena is a sunset cruise to enjoy the city skyline and the sunset from the water. Many companies offer sunset cruises around the bay, and although it might look like a touristy thing to do, we highly recommend it. The views from the water are fantastic, the entertainment is great, and you will have a renewed appreciation of the architecture in the Golden Glow. For more on the cruises, we will link our best bars in Cartagena video where we shared all of the details. Shopping, you won't be disappointed in Cartagena. From fashion to jewelry to home decor and souvenirs, you will find it all. The old city is full of stores, so make sure you allocate time to find beautiful treasures to bring back.
Visiting the nearby islands and beaches is another popular thing to do when visiting Cartagena. Because of its location on Colombia's Caribbean coast and its tropical climate, it is an ideal place for a beach vacation. The city is close to many beautiful islands accessed by boat for a day of island hopping. We have a separate video about the islands we visited, how we got there, and other tips that we will link here to help you plan your trip.
Cartagena offers an exciting nightlife with plenty of restaurants, lounges, and bars for any age and taste. In this chic and historic city, locals and visitors generally dress to impress and fill the streets in the evening to enjoy amazing drinks, live entertainment, and good vibes. There are so many places to choose from, and we have a complete guide on the best bars we will link to this video. But unique bars such as Café del Mar, located on the fortress of Santo Domingo that dates back to the construction of the city walls in Cartagena in the early 17th century, El Mirador Gastrobar right by the historic clock tower in the heart of Old Town, and Mariziello, a hip multi-level gastrobar located inside the Casa de la Escribana overlooking the Cathedral de Santa Catalina de Alejandria, are a few you should not miss.
Restaurants in Cartagena look like architectural masterpieces, with creative and inviting designs, in courtyards tucked away from the bustling streets and open-air dining below giant trees. The mix of Colombian, African, Caribbean and Spanish influences make Cartagena a truly remarkable food destination. Food in Cartagena is about the whole sensory experience. Every place we visited not only offered fantastic food, but the ambiance and decor of the restaurants were also as refreshing. So make sure you bring an appetite and sample as much as possible. We will link our complete restaurant guide here. Cartagena has so much to offer, and we haven't even scratched the surface. We can't wait to go back to experience more. We hope you like our recommendations. Please consider subscribing to our channel and turn on the notifications so you get notified when we have a new video.